Before we begin this video, I would like to invite you to our site casinoglow.com to claim amazing bonuses waiting just for you, from no deposit bonuses to free cash and much more. So check them out and enjoy them. If you enjoy our video, please like it and subscribe to support our channel. Now, let's begin. 10 greatest blackjack players and their stories. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Blackjack is a fun and easy game to learn and play, and because it's also a game based on skill and not on luck, it is one of the most popular games in land-based and online casinos. In this video, we will cover 10 of the best blackjack players of all time and share their stories and success in this great game. Let's get to know them. Number 10. Alice Walker. Alice Walker started playing cards at the early age of 3 and excelled both at blackjack and poker. In 2006, she won the National Free Card Poker Championship, proving she knew a thing or two about playing cards. In 2007, 40 of the best blackjack players in the world participated in the World Series of Blackjack. After the tournament was over, Alice Walker walked out the champion, taking first place, as well as $500,000. Besides taking home $500,000 and the prestige, Walker also made history by becoming the first female player to win the championship, but that's not all. To this day, no one was able to duplicate her success by winning 2 consecutive National Card Championships as she has. With that said, oddly, she's still not part of the Blackjack Hall of Fame. Number 9. Edward Thorp. Edward Thorp is an American mathematics professor, author, hedge fund manager, and blackjack researcher. If that doesn't mean anything to you, then you should know that Thorp is the one that invented the blackjack card counting system. As a professor of mathematics, he specialized in the field of probability, which helped him make correct predictions and become one of the best at the game. Thorp had also published the book Beat the Dealer in 1966, which details the techniques of blackjack, which were very popular and used by great players in different casinos all over the world. The book is widely considered the original guide to card counting, selling more than 700,000 copies and earning a place in the New York Times bestseller list. Number 8. Erika Schoenberg. Erika may be familiar to you from the game of poker, and especially the World Series of Poker tournaments, but she is also a terrific blackjack player. Erika was a model who later became a poker and blackjack player. She had made most of her money playing blackjack, and even though she hasn't won a major blackjack tournament, she has participated several times in the World Series of Blackjack and is considered a great blackjack player. Erika is looking to master and perfect her skills in the game, which led her to enroll to the MIT Blackjack team. Number 7. Bryce Carlson. Bryce Carlson started playing blackjack in the 1970s. He used to exchange tips with other legendary players and gradually became a professional blackjack player. He too had published a book in 1992 titled Blackjack for Blood. By publishing this book, he wished to help other blackjack players master the game. Carlson also developed the Omega 2 blackjack machine and later the Omega 2 blackjack casino. This was meant to analyze the game so that he could improve his gameplay. Number 6. Ken Uston. Ken Uston was an American blackjack player, strategist, and author. He is credited for the concept of team play at blackjack. Uston became acquainted with the card counting system after he met with Al Francisco at a party. Using his own skill as a mathematical strategist, he became a notorious card counter. Using these card counting techniques, he was able to earn millions of dollars from the casinos, with some bets as high as $12,000 on a single hand. Uston was banned from casinos around the world, so he began adopting different costumes to conceal his true identity and still be able to play and earn a lot of money. Uston filed a high-profile lawsuit against casinos and successfully received a ruling from the New Jersey court that absent a valid New Jersey Casino Commission regulation excluding card counters. Therefore, casinos could not ban a player simply for counting cards at blackjack. In response, many casinos changed their systems, increasing the number of decks in games or changing rules to increase the house edge and make it more difficult for players to win at blackjack. Uston also published quite a few books on card counting and the ways of beating the house edge, and as stated earlier, made some huge profits. This great blackjack pro died in 1987. He was only 52 years old at the time. Number 5. Kerry Packer. Kerry Packer was an Australian media tycoon, was considered one of Australia's most powerful media appropriators, of the 20th century. Back in 1995, Becker showed extraordinary talent when he played with 8 hands at numerous blackjack tables in the Las Vegas casinos. He took risky steps, including wagering $250,000 bet per hand and winning 20 times successfully. Becker was a successful blackjack player, but things were different when it came to the game of baccarat. Playing baccarat, he lost more than £27.4 million in a course of 10 months. One day, at the Las Vegas Hilton Casino, Becker won $7 million playing blackjack, yet lost $10 million on a different night, showing he was not afraid to gamble huge amounts. Becker died of kidney failure on 26 December 2005, 9 days after his 68th birthday at home in Sydney, Australia, with his family by his bedside. At the time of his death, Becker was the richest and one of the most influential men in Australia. In 2004, Business Review Weekly magazine estimated Becker's net worth at 6.5 billion Australian dollars. Number 4. MIT Blackjack Team. The MIT Blackjack Team was a group of students and ex-students from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Harvard University, and other leading colleges who used card counting techniques and more sophisticated strategies to beat casinos at blackjack worldwide. This team is among the most successful blackjack players group, leading to one of the biggest blackjack wins. It is said that the team won more than $500,000 in one night, leaving casinos wondering how they were able to do it. The MIT Blackjack team was led by Bill Kaplan, and throughout the 80s and 90s, the team enjoyed a winning spree. Because the team was comprised mostly of MIT graduates, it was hard to extract any information out of them. The team often recruited students through flyers and the players' friends from college campuses across the country. The team tested potential members to find out if they were suitable candidates. If they were, the team thoroughly trained the new members for free. Fully trained players had to pass an intense trial by fire, consisting of playing through 8 six-deck shoes with almost perfect play, and then undergo further training, supervision, and similar checkouts in actual casino play until they could become full-stakes players. The group combined individual play with a team approach of counters and big players to maximize opportunities and disguise the betting patterns that card counting produces. In addition to classic card counting and blackjack team techniques, sometimes the group used advanced shuffle and ace-tracking techniques. The MIT team's approach was originally developed by Al Francisco, elected by professional gamblers as one of the original 7 inductees into the Blackjack Hall of Fame. Kaplan then enhanced Francisco's team methods and used them for the MIT team. The team concept enabled players and investors to leverage both their time and money, reducing their risk of ruin while also making it more difficult for casinos to detect card counting at their tables. Number 3. Bill Banter. Bill Banter is an American and Hong Kong professional gambler and philanthropist. Banter focuses not only on the game of blackjack, but also on horse betting. Banter is not only a highly successful player, but also a philanthropist and a big believer in charity, and contributes to noble causes as well as takes part in political campaigns. Remember that Banter focused on horse betting as well? Well, he earned nearly $1 billion for the development of one of the most successful analysis computer software programs in the horse racing market. As far as his professional blackjack career, it was profitable but very short, as one day he was caught counting cards on a regular game at the Maxim. From that moment on, his name was blacklisted in almost every casino in Vegas. Soon after, he started horse racing betting and became a massive winner at the Hong Kong Jockey Club thanks to his computerized approach to horse racing betting. Number 2. James Grosjean. Don't be fooled by his picture on the left, because James Grosjean is one of the best professionals in the game. He is a gambling expert, starting playing blackjack professionally while a graduate student in the Department of Mathematics at the University of Chicago. He is the author of the Professional Hole Carder's Bible, Beyond Counting, which established for the first time the accurate edge and playing strategy for a number of hole carding plays and other professional gambling techniques. The book was published in 2000 with a $40 price tag. Today, used copies may be found on Amazon with prices ranging from $800 to $1,200. Grosjean has also worked with key theft on a blackjack computer that was used in a casino situation where computer play was legal. Theft, who was a Blackjack Hall of Famer as well, said that Grosjean's programming was brilliant. He suffered false arrest at Caesars and Imperial Palace and successfully sued both casinos and the Griffin Detective Agency. In fact, his lawsuit was directly responsible for bankrupting the Griffin Agency and stopping them from libeling other professional gamblers. In 2007, Grosjean published an expanded edition of his book, Exhibit CAA Beyond Counting. This book was privately published by Grosjean and made available to professional players that he personally knew or who were recommended by pros he knew. This book can almost never be found available online or elsewhere, and when a copy becomes available, it will usually be offered for $4,000 plus and disappears quickly. Grosjean is the youngest ever person to be inducted into the Blackjack Hall of Fame and continues to play blackjack around the world. Number 1. Don Johnson. If you're interested in the game of blackjack, then you couldn't have missed the name Don Johnson, and I'm not talking about the movie star. Johnson is best known to pro gamblers as the man who beat 3 Atlantic City casinos out of $15 million in a 6-month period in 2011. He beat Tropicana for $6 million, Borgata for $5 million, and Caesars for only $4 million. From the time that the casinos opened in Atlantic City in 1978, this was the first time that the house lost money over a particular month at the game of blackjack. Don Johnson, on the other hand, said in an interview that he never counted cards as card counting could get a player banned from some casinos. He believed that a player with a trained memory and great acuity could keep track of cards that had been played and those in the deck, and thus maximize their chances of beating the casino. Unlike most of the Blackjack Hall of Famers, Don Johnson did not begin his gambling career as a card counter in the casinos. Prior to his blackjack exploits, he was a horse racing enthusiast and had a job managing racetracks. He worked as a state regulator of racetracks in 4 different states, yet somehow he was able to convince the Atlantic City casinos it was another gambling dummy. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please like it and subscribe. Also, reminding you to visit our site to claim great bonuses and take advantage of our promotions waiting just for you. Enjoy and have an amazing day.